we to ask about the red plate deal?
I think we should.
If you can get two and come
Yeah,
in a little lighter,
I think you should.
and then hit him with that one
I did
second.
talk to Dan Fahey about it. I mean, we're
What-
doing all this buildup of the red
What
plate.
did
We
he
need
say?
to ask him about it.
What do you say?
Dan, what did he say?
What did he say?
It's pretty interesting, I
It-
thought, what he
it-
had to
yeah,
say.
he
He had
ran
good
on.
stuff about Eli and AC.
Yeah, do you want to, you
Yeah,
want to
go
tell
for it.
him?
We'll both chip in.
So what he said about Eli having the red plate is he said that when he met with Eli after the race last week,
Yeah.
that Eli didn't seem fazed by having it. He didn't say fazed, but he just said he doesn't seem worried. He didn't see anything in his eyes, and he
Yeah,
feels
He didn't look scared at all.
Didn't look scared. I was going to say how he needs to take what he's done in the past when he's had the red plate and learn from that, learn from those mistakes and what has costed him from losing the red plate, and apply it to 2020.
If you're okay with it, I like that, because rather than going red plate and hopping on about really what is essentially part of his story right now, I wouldn't mind hearing from Eli about that, what he's learned and the differences that this year to him has made. So if you're going
Well,
there,
he's been in so many scenarios of having the red plate and how he's lost it. He can't make those mistakes anymore. He has to apply to having the red plate now and move forward. He can't continue to do what he's done in the past with the red plate. So now here we are. We talked with Swanepoel.
That was good stuff, too.
He said that this is the best week that Shane McElrath has had. Probably that comes from the confidence in winning in Tampa. I know how it is when you win, you go to work on Monday and everything just feels so good for the most part. There's no question
No
in his
doubt.
mind. There's no doubt that he could win. He just did it. So that's probably why he rode well. He said that Shane is also really good at setting up his bike, knowing what he needs, so that helps. And he said it's a pleasure to work with the guy.
He's a veteran in that class who gets it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, I mean, that team has won so much in recent years, but it's not like they got some guy from another team that they have to refigure things out. Like, Shane knows what he's doing, so it was probably a pretty flawless relationship, because
Yeah.
they got that experience in winning, and he's got the experience on winning, just not closing. That was a dangerous. When you saw that signing happen, you're like, huh, okay. Talk about a powerhouse rider in the class getting on the power horse team.
I personally, I want to build up the battle. I think Sexton has something for him. If he can get out there with him, 1-2, I really believe
I
that.
agree.
Sexton is
He's got
riding
the
really
speed.
well.
I think they're a 1A, 1B.
He's
to
got
be
to have the
honest, yeah.
start.
I do.
Shane got him on the start last week, and he can't
Shane,
allow him to get away.
I mean, he executed last week great.
But that will be my question too to him.
That's
is
what I'm gonna
He's
talk
won the
about.
opening round 3 out of the last 4 seasons. It's obviously he comes in on fire every year. What about 2020 is gonna, has changed for you, or the outcome at the end of the year is gonna be different? Because he always comes in like this. Last year was muddy and that kind of messed it up, but any other year Anaheim won. That guy dominated. I mean, last week was good. 2018, he won by like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So he is a round 1 beast. And my question will be, what's different about this year that you think will help you run the distance late and win the title? Which, again, I know this is a storyline we're going to have to get in with him. He's pointing out this year, if he doesn't win this, good luck getting a ride next year in the 450. He's going to be on that outside looking in like everybody else. But if he goes and dominates and wins this title, gives him a better shot at getting a 450 deal, which he needs.
New team and everything he's been talking about, his head seems to be in a good space. It
Didn't
seems like
we-
everything could click for him.
prior to last week's win, I think his last win before that was a Triple Crown, wasn't it?
What's that?
I think McElrath's last win before last weekend was a Triple Crown. I think last year, I think it was a Triple Crown. I think so. Yeah. So he's gonna be feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. He sounded really confident on his podium interview and everything going on,
Yeah.
so. And the soundbite you got, so. He's in a good place.